Hey guys, okay, so right now in this video we are specifically going to talk about if and when we have a sick child, a child that got hurt during the service, or a disrupted child. Let's go ahead and talk about if we have a sick child. If the child obviously is not feeling good, they keep saying they don't feel good. If it's towards the end of the service, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes until we're done, say like, well, we're almost done. Mom and Dad are gonna come pick you up in just a minute. Can you wait? If they say no, just make sure, come to a small group leader, come to a service leader and get a second opinion, because that's always a good thing to do. If the child is obviously sick, does not feel good, take them to the service leader. The service leader will then get their code on their sticker, those 3 digits and letters on their sticker, and they will put it on the big screen. They'll get someone to put it on the big screen. That parent cannot take that child until their sticker matches the kids, okay? It's just like pickup. If the sticker does not match, we're gonna have to take them down to the check-in kiosk and ask them questions about birthday, address, and then if they can do those, then they can take the child. Okay. Next, if we have a child that gets hurt during the service, this usually happens during pre-service or after service, anytime we're doing anything active. Okay, if the child gets physically hurt, so if they get a cut, if someone accidentally kicks them in the face, anything, this is where, right here, this is where we keep our incident reports. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You put the name of the child, the date, you put circle the yes or no if it's serious enough for the parent to be paged. And you also have to discuss with the parent what happened after service, but I'll get to that in a second. You have to do write a short little detail of what happened in the accident, what you did to treat it, and then I need you, if you witnessed it or the kid came to you, I need you to sign where it says volunteer signature, okay? When it's time for pickup and the injury wasn't important or wasn't serious enough to pull the parent out of Big Church, I need you to just stay with that child and just when their name's called and as they get picked up, come over to the pickup door and take the parent after their sticker is matched. Take them behind, so right there. Take them right there so you're not blocking all the other parents that are trying to pick up, and explain to them what happened and tell them how the kid, explain to them what happened. And then I need you to have the parent sign, okay? I need the parent to sign just to know. There isn't a place for the parent to sign, but just have them sign under that orange line at the bottom just so we can verify that we explained to them what happened, okay? And then also have a staff member or service leader sign as well, just so that they know what's going on if a parent comes back and said, well, this happened to my child, okay? Cool. And then if a child is being disruptive, okay, we're getting more and more of these because we're getting a whole lot more new kids and they don't understand how awesome we run things. Okay, so if we have a disruptive child, for example, let's say we're in small group, if a child is just being so rambunctious, is running around all crazy in the room, is not listening to any small group leaders, or just does not want to pay attention whatsoever, come find me or come find a service leader. First thing we will do is try to get a buddy for that particular child. And it could be a particular small group leader, it could be a service leader or myself. And that person will just, zone in on that child and just be with them throughout. If that doesn't work, then we will most likely have to put their code on the big screen and have that parent come, and we'll have to explain what has happened and explain that they were just being very disruptive during small group or even in large group. Same things can happen. So we'll have to explain, and that is also where you would fill out an incident report. So you would have to do that and do such, you would have to fill out the incident report because it was an incident, it wasn't physical, but it was just, being disruptive. So I need you guys to fill that out. And if this is their first Sunday here, we really try not to contact the parent in service because that would be a terrible first impression. I mean, this child has never been in here before. Let's just try to work through it. They just might be going something through that day. Anyway, if it continues to be a problem, that is when we discuss with the parent at pickup, and if it happens again, we call the parent out, okay? So with a disruptive child, first things first, we pull them aside, we talk to them, we see what's going on, we say, oh, why are you hitting this child? Why don't you sit down and listen? Let's see if we can, bribe them to be acting a little bit better. If that doesn't work, we're going to give them a shadow. If the shadow doesn't work, we'll probably have to talk to the parent at pickup. And then the next Sunday, if it all happens again, we are going to have to call the parent out and explain to them what happened, and that this is a reoccurring. And I want to always say, what can we do to help your child have the best start of their week? Because we're here for them, okay? And then sick child, sometimes kids fake it. So honestly, it's how you interpret it. If they obviously seem super ill and they can't get through the rest of the service, make sure service leader or myself calls the parent from Big Church. And then if the child is hurt enough or severely hurt, call the parent out. If not, just explain the incident report and have the parent sign it after. Always, always, always have the parent sign the incident report, remember, just under that orange line, because we don't have a line for them. Just so if a parent comes back and says, well, this happened, they never told me, we have their signature to prove it. Okay? And if y'all have any questions, please feel free to email me back.